Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. I'm up at my favorite spot up in the northeast corner of Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park on the south shore of Wiggins Pass. Got some rain coming out of the sky there, but I think we're okay for now. At least I hope we're okay for now. One never knows here in Florida. It's a little after 7 o'clock, 81 degrees, kind of humid, feels like about 90. Look at that rain. The rain's getting a pinkish, orangish glow to it over there. That's pretty cool. That was a great snowy egret. Oh, a couple of them coming through there. Wow, that was beautiful. Look at that rain over there. Wow. That is really cool. Really cool. Give me a second. So that's not a cloud, that's rain. That orange right there. That is wild looking. Man, this water is so warm, 89 degrees. It just feels like bath water to me. It is not really refreshing. That sky. Wow. That is wild looking. Bolt of lightning just came shooting out of that sky over there. It's moving away from me. That's the first rumble of thunder I've heard all morning. Look at that. Look at those clouds. Just amazing. Over in there on the left. Wow. Look at that. Incredible. Man, we see some cool things. Ooh, another flash of lightning. No dolphins. Great blue heron. Just flew through the bottom there. Kind of menacing looking clouds, huh? Beautiful but menacing. Can you hear that thunder rumble? Whew. What's it looking like out in the Gulf? What's it looking like behind? Wow, look at that. That's so cool. Just can't get enough of this. You know me. Got so many beautiful photos and videos that nobody's ever seen. I'm the only one that's ever seen them. Here are park rangers up at the point checking on things. I didn't see any nests that hatched, any sea turtle nests that hatched overnight. Boy, God is glorious. He sure does provide us with some beautiful sights in the morning, doesn't he? Beautiful sights. Sights and sounds. I wish you were here with me. I bet you wish you were here with me. Kodak time. Hang tight. Little snowy egret up here ahead of me on the hunt for breakfast. That tide is just turning, just getting ready to come in here. 7:09 was high tide at Wiggins Pass here. So it's just, or low tide, I'm sorry. Low tide, so it's just starting to come back in here. Some beautiful views. Sounds like a big thunderstorm behind me. Can you hear? Did you hear that thunder rumbling? Rumbling away. The sun is up. It's peeking through the clouds behind me. I just can't see it. I can see it hitting some of the trees. Get out here on the point. It's going to be like isolated thunderstorms and showers rolling through the area today. That's just the way it is. It's all part of that hurricane still, and it's getting pretty busy out there in the Atlantic, and they're saying we don't have anything to worry about. So far we're looking good here. That's good news. It's going to get to about 92 today. It's going to be warm. There's that sun. Woo. There it is. Good morning, sunshine. We love you. Thunder boomers. It's hard to hear on the video. But the thunder's coming from over there, lightning thunder. Only seeing a few people out here walking this morning. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people maybe walking. A couple rangers. Barefoot Beach over there. What's left of the end of Barefoot Beach. Not much beach over there anymore, sad. A willow bird running by, taking off. Two pelicans sitting out there on the piling, way out there. Let's see if I can find them here, drying their wing. Well, one's drying his wings. Little sandwich tern flying right at me there. Off they go. Where'd you go? I lost him. Hang on a second. I think one just came back to the piling. That's the marker light way out there. One's over there drying its wings again. Cool clouds, huh? Pelican just took off again. Is he coming back? He's out there circling around. And it's flying out into the Gulf. There's Dexter. I was wondering if I was going to see Dexter out here this morning. They were out, him and his wife were, I think it was down in Cozumel or Cancun, one of those places, celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. Wow. Good for them, huh? Sun's down behind the clouds now. Boy, sheets of rain over there, just sheets of rain coming down. Look at that. Wow. There he comes.
Morning, Rob.
Welcome back to the United States of America.
Thank you.
Well,
get wet?
I don't. It's all going that way.
Okay, good.
It's going to the other coast. It's actually feeding into that hurricane out there.
Yeah. Boy, it was good. Thunder and lightning there for a while.
Yeah, it was pretty neat.
Yeah.
So,
you have a good week?
Not as good as yours.
Did you see my pasta, the cheese wheel? You see the video
Yeah,
of that?
man.
That was amazing.
You guys were eating like kings and queens, like royalty over there.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, so you don't have to do that for another 50 years.
That's it.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
What do you think about the walk in here this morning?
It's really good.
There's some nice flat, hard sand.
Perfect.
Yep.
I delayed walking until I knew it was going to be.
Yeah. Now we're in the low tide phase.
Yeah,
Not very low, but.
No, but today's perfect.
Awesome. All right.
Good to see you, Rob.
I can't miss you coming up the beach in those shorts.
That's right.
I got to put my shades on.
Okay.
His Dayglow swim trunks. So if you're friends with Dexter on Facebook and you didn't wish him a happy anniversary, him and Robin, don't forget. And I met Dexter on the beach. Imagine that. I met so many people on this beach over the years. It was just first kind of a head nod as we'd pass each other, and then a wave, and finally we started conversing. He wasn't living down here. He and his wife weren't living down here yet. I think he was still working, getting ready to retire. And then they made the move. Like so many people do. You make the move to Florida. Not just Naples, but Florida. So many people wind up spending their golden years in Florida. It's gorgeous. You know, it's thunderstorms, it's beautiful. Our skyscapes never disappoint here. Looks like it's going to be a cloudy morning, cloudy day. That's all right. I'm at the beach. That's all that matters. I don't mind the clouds. Those beautiful reflections in the water. How about you? Does this get old? You get tired of seeing this? How could you get tired of seeing this? Every morning it's different. I could walk this same beach every single day, which I almost do. And it's different every single morning. I see the differences. Sometimes they're big differences. Sometimes they're really small differences. The waves, the color of the blue in the sky, the color of the water, obviously the clouds. Even on those crystal clear days, it's different. More waves, less waves. The color of the water changes. The clarity changes in the water. The amount of birds and dolphins and wildlife, all our critters. Our beautiful little flowers. I'm waiting on this nest to hatch here. I believe this nest is getting close, number 53. One of these mornings it's going to boil over. Look at all that railroad vine over there on the left. Woo. Hit that share button if you haven't done so already. I'd appreciate that. Remember, tips and stars, greatly appreciated always. If it wasn't for your generosity, I couldn't be coming out here doing this. Remember who gets up bright and early for you. A seagull, and it's got itself a great big long needlefish. I don't know how it's going to swallow that thing. How is it going to eat that? That's as long as its body. Better get it away from the water. It's going to get away from you. It's going to get away. There it goes. Up. Now he's just toying with it. I think it's a needlefish. You can't eat that thing. Where'd you go? Still at it. I don't think it's going to succeed. Its eyes, this bird's eyes are way bigger than its stomach. It's tried a couple of times to swallow it down. What do you think that poor fish is thinking? It's like, holy cow, let's just get it over with. There's no way it can swallow that. Thought it was a good idea when it started. Not going to happen. Put the fish back. Let somebody else eat it. Oh, wow. Yep, good luck there, buddy. Ha. Flying off with its catch. I don't want your fish, trust me, I don't want it, but thanks anyway. Just gonna leave it there? Nope. I'll go back and get it. Our pelican friends soaring by. Look at that blue. Woo! The sky is gorgeous. All those shades of blue. Sun peeking over the treetops. We've got some new plantings in here in the dunes. They've been working hard at it. You can see all the little sprouts in there. Stay out of these dunes, people. Give Mother Nature a chance to regenerate herself. In the background, that's what's left of parking lot 5, all back in there. Nothing but sand. It's all getting grown over now. But this was the entrance to parking lot 5 right over in here. And now it's just all beach back in there. I don't know if they're ever going to rebuild this end of the park. People keep asking me. It's like, don't ask me. I don't work for them. Get on Google, start doing some research. You know, you shouldn't be doing research on Facebook. That's pretty funny. People just go on Facebook in groups and ask questions. If you can type it in a group on Facebook, just type it in your search engine, whatever search engine you use. Get a more reliable answer. There it is. Need I say it? Do I even need to say it? And there it is. So yeah, they've added some plantings along in here too, not as many as other parts of the beach. But I see some sprigs. On the tops of the berm. Coming up to Area Roy, the north end of parking lot 4. Totally unrecognizable from the old days. This whole area over here on my left. This is where the pine trees were, the picnic tables, the grills that we used to use. All back in this area, right in here. Now it's been taken over by Beach Morning Glory, Railroad Vine, and a whole bunch of other little ground covers. This used to be where you'd walk out to the beach, right in here in this little gap in between the trees. This is where you would come out to Southwest Florida Television's beach. Right here. Remember all the fun things, the fun times we had there. All the fun things we did, the singing, the dancing, the eating, whoa, the storytelling. I feel like king of the hill up here. I'm pretty high up. Probably good 4 feet up from where Dexter is down there walking on the beach. And where Dexter is, between Dexter and the water, is probably another 10 to 12 inches drop off to the water. Well, maybe a few more minutes of beach time here. Not many people watching this morning. Hey, Pam. You hear the whine of the blower in the background. There are park rangers blowing the driveway, the parking lot, the driveway, the parking lot. Some the wheelchair mats. Much calmer than it was yesterday here. If you're just tuning in, it's probably around 81 degrees now, feeling more like 90. High humidity, water temperature 89. Tide just coming in. Some scattered storms around. You can see the rain coming out of that storm out there in the Gulf. There's going to be little isolated thunderstorms, showers moving through the area throughout the day today. I think the rain chances are going to increase a little bit tomorrow. We got some big patches of blue sky. Tommy, good morning. Bunch of little shells down here. Nothing. I've been glancing down here every now and then. Nothing's really gotten my attention. Other than the little sharp shells that I've been stepping on. All it takes is one special shell to make your morning. Not a whole lot of fighting conchs. There's even a fighting conch. There's one down there. Normally you see a lot of these fighting conchs, or Florida fighting conchs. Whoop, dropped it. There's one of them. Not a bad looking one. Not a perfect one. It's a little rough along the edges there. Oh, Florida fighting conch. Take these home, make sure the fighting conch isn't inside. That applies to all shells. Make sure they're empty before you take them home. Sunlight hitting the very top of that cloud up there. Hearing some thunder coming out of it. Another rumble of thunder out there. Must be a lot of lightning in that cloud. I'm not seeing it, but I'm definitely hearing the thunder. It's going to go to the north of it. It's coming this way. It's moving. It's moving. Everything's moving to the northeast. That's going to miss us here. Beautiful, though. Beautiful colors. Little sunlight hitting the beach along here. Not a bad morning. Not a bad morning at all. Here comes a pelican. See if it makes it by me here. If it dives into the water. Coming right at, oh, went down low and back up high. down at the south end of parking lot number 3. It's going to be a while before this water clears up. It's got to really calm down first. And it hasn't started to calm down yet. This time of year, storm season. We're getting into the busy time now with our tropical systems. Keeping our fingers crossed, praying and hoping for the best. What's really nice is most of our sea turtle nests have already hatched. There's very few left here in the park, so that's good. They got it over with early. You remember the past 2 Septembers were not good for Southwest Florida. But look at all these little shells down here. I mean, there's just tons of them here just because the tide's out. Normally these are just along the edge of the beach underwater. Look at them all. Alright, that's about going to do it for this morning's walk. If you want to see them continue, think about maybe sending some stars to my Facebook live feeds every now and then. Maybe a tip every now and then to my PayPal or Venmo account. You can find those links in the description of this post. If you'd like to contribute and support my efforts, good morning. I couldn't be out here doing this without your help. Remember that? All right, my friends, thanks for being a friend. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Hopefully I'll be out in the morning. One never knows. If I am, I'm trying to start my live feeds by a little bit after 7:05 at the latest. Sometimes I'll start a little bit earlier, depending on the weather. But normally I get out here and take some photos and record some videos before I start my live feeds. I try to get out onto the beach at about 6 o'clock now. All right. Again, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. The place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America. One nation, under God. Keep her in your prayers. You know she needs them now, more than ever. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.